آله وصحبه ومن اتبع هداه. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. The eighth hadith that Imam al-Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala lists in his collection of 40 is narrated by the son of Umar radiallahu anhu. His name was Abdullah radiallahu anhu arda. He says that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed us once with specific words. A two-liner but powerful. And Abdullah ibn Umar was one of the young companions in Medina. And look how the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed him in a crowd to the extent that he remembered these words and lived by it. It speaks of our deen in a particular way. What does he report the Prophet having said sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The Nabi said, "Ma nahaytukum anhu fajtanibuhu, wa ma amartukum bihi fa'tu minhu mastata'tum." The hadith continues, but inshallah I think the second part we'll address next week. This first part speaks volumes. The Nabi said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whatever I have prohibited you from, abstain from it. Whatever I have prohibited you from, abstain from it. But he does not end there. He says, and what I have commanded you with, do from it whatever you are able to. He did not say, and whatever I have commanded you with, do it. Do from it whatever you are able to. Whatever you are capable of. Where abstinence is concerned, easy, don't do. Look at alternatives. Abstain, turn away. Be strong enough to stop, don't indulge. What I have prohibited you from, fajtanibuhu, clean, clear cut, abstain from it. But what I have commanded you with, command from the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, supposed to be do. He says, do from it whatever you are able to. Do from it, firstly, that is already some compassion. Right? Number two, what you are able to. So it's a lot. Think about this. No force. Number two, you left your own conscience. Number three, you have to realize that the more you end up doing based on his command, the more you ultimately benefit, not him. Okay? You benefit. Then it speaks again of this deen of Islam. We want to remind ourselves of this beautiful deen. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the other hadith, the sixth one we said, he describes his deen as transparency. Being honest in your relationship with Allah and the Quran and the Rasul and people in general and with your leadership. Honest. There's another hadith where he sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, I have been sent with this deen which is samha, this deen which is compassionate. Think about it. Inna ad-deena yusrun. Verily this deen is easy. وَلَا يُشَادَ الدِّينَ أَحَدٌ إِلَّا غَلَبَهُ. There is never anyone who complicates this deen for himself except that it will overpower him. Look what the Rasul said. Hadith. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abstinence, work on it. May Allah grant us all strength of character. To abstain from that which is haram. And then where the commands are concerned by the Rasul, fard is fard we have to do. But now you have additional commands by him. Firstly, learn. He doesn't say don't do it. He says do from it as much as you can, as best you can, what you are capable of. So we're all left with our own books of deeds. How we choose to fill it, again, it's our choice. And knowing that it comes from him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and what comes from him comes via him, truly. What comes from him actually comes via him, from Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. But it has an additional touch of rahmah, an additional touch of mercy. Why? Because he was sent. مَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. So when we also teach, whether it be our children or our students or our relatives or our grandkids, etc., it's reminder, but you also give them that space to decide now for themselves. We can't. Some people hit the deen into others. And people end up following the deen. Why? Feeling forced or feeling fear. And when they're not in your presence, they choose other things. You with me? There should be that room for your decision and your maturity and your responsibility and understanding that, look at these words of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, everything comes from that point of mercy, concern. It's for your benefit, so do whatever you can as much as you can. And all the laws of deen comes from a creator who is all merciful, comes from a creator who is most loving, comes from a creator who is most wise, who knows best what is good for us. It's for us to step forward and do it, inshallah. Allah grant us tawfiq and understanding and sincerity and the strength of character to do as we're supposed to do, to fill our books and our deeds with that which is pleasing to Him Jalla Jalaluhu, and to abstain from that which is displeasing. Ameen. Allahumma inna nas'aluka khayra hadhihi al-layla, fathaha wa nasraha wa nuraha wa barakataha wa hudaha, wa na'udhu bika min sharri ma fiha wa sharri ma ba'da ya Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.